Well, here we are at the Great American Race, the Daytona 500.
Home on NASCAR Series.
Event. This is Joe Moore, and I'm with Barney Hall to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage on MRN. With a history and prestige here at this track, the teams seem to be all pushing themselves just a little harder this week.
Well, you're right. To have your name mentioned as a former winner here at Daytona puts you on a list with some drivers that these guys have admired since they were kids.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Daytona 500 here at Daytona International Speedway. We kick off season 25 of the Pokemon NASCAR series. You just heard the command and the intro on the new intro I'm trying to try out, trying to use the intros from NASCAR Thunder 2004 before each race because I figured why not and add a little bit of twist to this. So I just started a little bit ahead of this race, but my apologies. But here we go. The cars are finally rolling off the track. Zachary Fitzwater starts on the pole in the 44. There's Aiden Milliken, one of the rookies to watch out for this season, starting on the front row. And there's your defending champion, Kermika Jazin, starting in row 3. And we already have a car on pit road. And that, going down pit road already, that's Daniel Voiles. He has a problem right off the bat. Yikes, not a good way to start off your season. We got 40 cars today, this season, and we're about to go green here in the Great American Race. Here we go, pace car will come down pit road, and we're about to finally get season 25 underway here in the Pokemon NASCAR Series. Green flag is out in Daytona. Zach Fitzwater already off to a great start here in the first race. Now these cars are going a little bit 3 wide in the back. Hopefully these guys don't take too much chances to start off because we don't want to see a wreck happening right off the bat now, do we? 3 wide battle here to start the race. There's Luke Walker drafting up in the front. I see a couple drivers looking a little low, trying to make it through the low line. But the first lap is going to go to Luke Walker. I think. Is it Luke? It is Luke. Avi Sachs returns, and we have a car in the we have a crash. A big wreck happening in turn 1. That'll bring out a caution for the first time today. Hopefully we don't see another one in the pack here. They're already trying to go 3 wide. Couple cars involved in the first caution of the race. And they're 3 wide, everyone going 3 wide. Hopefully these guys don't wreck out under yellow. And the leader is likely going to be Cody Smart. And it will be Cody Smart leading to the yellow flag. Oh man, let's see if these guys can keep it together. We don't want to see a big wreck now. Oh boy. Oh no, there they go! Everyone just wrecks out under yellow! I knew this was gonna happen, a big pile up! After the caution, everyone piles up, and everyone just got damaged. Wow. That is just weird. They were 3 wide, they were trying to slow down, they couldn't do so in time, and they all crashed. What a way to start off this race. But let's show you the real reason behind the first caution today. And there you see Emmanuel Magnuson and Leah Walker. I think Walker was a little... she was trying to push down the 11 of Magnus right here. It's Emmanuel Magnus now, I should say, not Emmanuel Magnuson. It's now Emmanuel Magnus. And now you see is Leia Walker, she did try to push down the 11 machine down below the yellow line there, right here. These two were added when going the grass, and then when they came back up to the track, there was no room for them to run, and there they take out the 34 and the 41. There's Ryan Casey, Jared Lewis, John Andrews was in it. Andrews is a former Daytona 500 winner, I should say. Hagan with damage. I think he might have obtained it from the wreck. He did. And then this happened right after the caution flag. After they took the yellow, 3 wide, and they couldn't slow down in time. And then I'm not sure what Gabriel Wanderley was doing. Or I'm not sure what they were doing. Like, they take each other out, and then the big one happens under yellow. Well, we got the big one, folks. Yikes. Never expected this would happen. It would happen this early, but, well, a lot more drivers are out of the race. Making this race a hard one to survive through. Green flag is out, as you can see all those cars out of the race. To the green we go, and there you see the 35 Cody Smart hanging on to the race lead. Three wide battle already. Look at Amari Stoudemire Jr. already going on the bottom. There's James Richardson, by the way. That car won the Daytona 500 a couple seasons back. And here's the 23. That is Ben Braley in that ride. Last season, Kev Shearer won the Daytona 500 in the 23 BK Racing. They're going to try to go for 2 now. Now the cars are separating, so now we can see who can really contend to win here in the Great American Race. Nathan Milliken is looking to go on the middle line. There's Kamika Jazin, defending champion, looks to defend her title with a win here in the Great American Race. That would be an amazing feat, and I think she'd be the first defending champion to win the Daytona 500 the next season. And they're going 3 wide again. They're still trying to find a line, and they rack out. This is going to change everything. This will surely change everything if they choose to wreck out, but they're still 3 wide again. It is Daytona after all, so a lot of moves will be made here today. And the leader now is Jacob Lawler, the 46 that is run by H. Scott Motorsports. H. Scott ran that car part-time in last season and ended up winning with 2 different drivers. So they brought the 46 back to a full-time competition as they replaced the only entry that the Motorsports Group had in number 30. Despite having 1 win last season with Jake Ferguson in the wheel, they shut her down for this season at least, and that allowed H. Scott Motorsports to field their second car as a full-time ride. Still 3 wide in the back. But right now, Lawler hanging on the race lead. One of the most experienced drivers in the series. And he looks to really win here in Season 25's Daytona 500. There's Aiden Milliken. And Milliken looking low. Now he's gotten 2nd place. And 3rd place is Daniel Boyles. What a comeback for him. We saw him earlier before the start of the race come down to pit road. He had a problem to begin the race, and now he's contending for the race lead. Must have been that wreck in the first lap must have allowed Boyles to make a comeback. Now he's competing to win. Boy, would this be an underdog story if Boyles wins the race after coming into pit road on the very first lap. 3 wide in the back. And look at Milliken drafting a little push from Cody Smart, able to block it. Able to block the low line, the more important low line, thanks to the push by Cody Smart on the high line. And they're still going 3 wide. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them tries to make it 4 wide. Doesn't look that way, but if one of them tries to go 4 wide, we could be in for some trouble. Lap 12 right here, almost halfway here in the Great American Race. Looked like Sam Rogers was going to look low, but he decided to stay in the draft. A wise move. Rogers, one of the few drivers that have kept their rides this season from the previous season. Rogers stays with 31 of RCR. Stoudemire Jr. is another driver that stayed from in his ride from last season with Hedrick 88. Kamika Jazin obviously did stay, and Boyles also stayed with his team from last season. I think Richardson also did as well. Matthew Emdev stays with Penske, but he was in the number 2 last season. Now he's in the number 22. And we're going to have green flag pit stops underway. A couple drivers coming down pit road. Let's hope we don't see some carnage happening into pit road. We'll see if, well, this is going to be, judging by when they pitted, it's going to be very, very close to see if any of these cars will be able to make it on fuel. It's going to be a very close, if we don't get another caution, it'll be a very close race on fuel strategy. So let's keep our eyes on who will come out pit road. And I see one car coming off, that's Aiden Milliken. He's going to be out first. Fitzwater, no, I thought he was going to come out, but Jefferson comes out. Oh, Richardson gets into the bumper of Lawler. Let's hope that doesn't affect them. A little bit of carnage there in the back, and now we see Hawkins on pit road, and now the other leaders come to pit. Stoudemire coming to pit road right now, this time by. He was ruled as the leader on lap 14. We'll see who will come out first on pit road this time. Still too early to tell. One car I think might have gone out already. And no, Sam Rogers, he's out first. Sam Rogers goes out first. Close battle, who will come out for second? I'm not sure who came out second. I think it was Cody Smart. It was Cody Smart that came out second. It was a battle between him and Kamika Jazin. Milliken is going to try to get all the laps back. No, I should say the one lap back. My bad. But anyway, let's see if any more decide to pit. Oh no! Lawler's in the wall. He might have a problem. Lawler was in the wall. I'm not sure what he was doing. I don't know if he has a problem or something. Lawler was in the wall. He was trying to pass. Oh, wow. Wow. Joshua Siculi. What went wrong there? He wasn't hit by any other car. He just, I don't know. I think he was trying to avoid the 20 Paul Barber, who is very slow. Paul Barber, very slow. Oh, he got loose. He got onto pit road and he apparently could not control the steering of his car, and yeah. Something's wrong with this. Something's wrong with the 20. I mean, it was like he lost his steering, and he is in the grass, and the cars were trying to avoid the 20 because he was really slow. He was trying to get back on the ground. Sir Curly tried to react very quickly, and he just went down below the yellow line. He slips and slides, but he's able to save it. And Lawler was up high in the wall. He was on the high line. He couldn't do anything but try to at least avoid the car. Yikes. Scary moment there. And now that pit stops have cycled up, the new leader is... Why is Barber still on track? Wait a minute, why is he still on the track? What is he doing? Oh, he's holding up Voiles. Yikes. But what is Paul Barber still doing on the track even after being very slow? He's going to be a big problem for these cars when they approach him again. Lawler is again couldn't avoid he's got to find a way to squeeze by. And I think Ryan Casey might have a problem. He was very slow, and he's holding up James Richardson. I'm sorry, he's holding up James Richardson. Something's wrong. Sorry about the silence for the next. I apologize if I was silent for the last couple laps. I just had to take an important phone call, and I didn't know that it was still running with fraps on. Yeah, I'm sorry. My apologies. But anyway, we have 7 laps to go. We saw lap traffic come up ahead, and the leader cycled out of pit road for now as Sam Rogers holds on, but I think they may have to take one more stop. I've got a feeling that these guys might need one more stop, so it's all about the matter of who is going to make it on fuel. Rogers is leading. Here comes Cody Smart. Gonna get the drafting help from Aiden Milliken. Lap traffic up ahead. You saw that they approached lap traffic with ease, but I'm not sure if they're gonna approach it just as well with these two cars. And Cody Smart able to go through, but Sam Rogers nowhere to go. That's Fitzwater, that is Fitzwater and John Andrews, and the 3 able to make it, but Jazin's able to continue on to her charge to 4th. Kamika Jazin still 4th place and still running, could be a winner if she could pull off a miracle. She's going to have to get behind Sam Rogers. Hope to get a lot of drafting and hope for the best. 5 laps to go as Aiden Milliken looks low for the race lead. This is the point where next caution is going to end the race. If there's a caution, boy oh boy, we're going to have ourselves a weird finish. So far, though, only one caution. That was the big one that happened on lap 1 on the yellow, and another wreck that brought out the yellow in the first place. Is Milliken going to go down pit road? He will. He's going to try to make it on. He's going to try to pit and hope that he has enough. Well, he's pitting right now, getting fuel, so he's hoping that no driver takes a chance, stays out, and tries to win it on fuel mileage. Cody Smart looks low for the lead with 4 to go. But will these guys have enough fuel? They pitted, I think, on lap 14 or 13, so it is very close in terms of the pit window range. And Jazin wants to look low for the lead. Kamika Jazin looks low, but will these guys have to come to pit? Any of these guys coming to pit? I think the 2 are going to pit. Oh, wow. Rogers was thinking about not pitting. but he decided to pit instead. And Paul Barber's off the track again. What's with that car today? It's like he just, when he's coming to pit road, he just can never steer that car in the right direction. It's been a problem for him all race. So this race will pretty much be decided. And wait a minute, Cody Smart was the leader. They ruled him as the race leader with 3 to go. And Cody Smart is out first. So Smart is going to retake that lead off pit road. And O'Neal Balvin already off pit road. So Cody Smart, all he has to do now is hold on the rest of the pack for another 2.5 laps. And he could win. He could become a sensational driver. Victory. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I can't even find the right words. Here comes Milliken. He's running 8th. Will Milliken catch up to these drivers? Little squeak there. My goodness. Milliken pitted a lap earlier than these guys, and he's not even going to reach him. Oh, look at this. Sam Rogers out of nowhere going to look low, and this could be a battle between these two for the Daytona 500. 2 to go. Rogers looking to low on the low line. Here it comes. Going to be another battle, one-on-one battle between these cars. It's been that way in the past couple Daytona 500s, and yet they've still ended up pretty good. Smart trying to get good on the high line. Drivers coming out. Will that affect the leaders? Can Sam Rogers hold on? Here we go. Coming to the 38. Not going to be a factor. Cody Smart needed help from that 38. They're teammates. But it's not enough right now. The white flag will come out for Sam Rogers with 1 lap to go. Jazen is going to try to go on the back of the 35, and no, she's going to try to take a chance. She's looking low, not going to be enough. Sam Rogers, what a move he made with 2 to go, and he could hold off Smart for the win. Just 2 turns left. We'll see if Cody Smart has one more shot. Here it comes for the bottom line. Gonna try for the lead. To the final corner. Smart has the advantage of Jason. Here they come. Down the backstretch. One more time. Smart clears Rogers. Will Jason have a chance? And she's not gonna get it. And Cody Smart wins the Daytona 500. What an unbelievable run by Cody Smart. He wins at Daytona. What a race and what a finish. Another great finish here in the Great American Race. And another new winner here in the Pokemon NASCAR Series. Cody Smart collects his first career Pokemon NASCAR win in the Daytona 500. He needed drafting help from Kamika Jazen, from the former champion, but he did it. He was able to get by Sam Rogers for the win. Now he forever etches his name in the books as a Daytona 500 winner. In his second season, he wins the Great American Race and his first career Pokemon NASCAR win. What a surprise. And he's got a good career. He's got a long career ahead of him. So Smart has done well. And he gives the 35 Front Row Motorsports a victory here in the Great American Race. There's the rest of the field that finished. Only 18 cars finished on the lead lap, thanks to these pit stops and, of course, the one and only caution we had today. So that is it from here in the Great American Race, and we will see you in race number 2 in Orlando. That is going to be a fun one. So I hope you'll join us. We'll see you in Orlando.